Guys, they said Queen Naomi's father shunned an elder who asked why Ooni of Ife should not send the Olories out for Queen Naomi to return. You know that they said Queen Naomi's mother have summoned the father before some elders from his family, and they said she even invited some elders from her own family over this issue of return back, don't return back, this, that. So while the mother was still talking about emotional breakdown, how Queen Naomi this, that, how they made a post calling Queen Naomi an ex and all of that, they say Queen Naomi's mother is more centered on Queen Naomi's happiness, Queen Naomi's joy, Queen Naomi's this, that. While the father is talking about the culture and tradition, which is capable of making Queen Naomi to remain unmarried till all the days of her life. I know someone have come to my comment section to say that marriage is not a certificate to heaven. That there is no how heaven will send you out on the last day because you are not married. We know that those things exist, yeah. There are people who are even happy without being married than being married. There are some people who even cry in marriages today, but we all know that that is not the standard. And again, as long as we are still on earth, there are certain things that count. And as Africans, we see a lot of people respect people more when they find out that yes, they are married and they are still they are in their marriages and all of that. Do you know that some people will tell you that as a Christian, as a born again, you're supposed to be with your husband. With that, you are teaching people good morals and all of that. But there are some people who, because of this notion from people, lost their life. Someone like Nwachukwu, what is that her name? So I'm just trying to tell you things that a lot of people consider that may or may not matter. But let's be sincere here. A lot of people want Queen Naomi to return back to her marriage. And that is why some people are saying that the father is in line, as in what he is saying is the truth, is what a good father will say to his daughter. But that is not to say that the mother does not love Queen Naomi and doesn't want Queen Naomi to be married. After all, when the father, who knows the implication of getting married to a king, said no to this marriage, the mother, who wanted the daughter to be married and happy, supported the marriage. But now that it is turning out like this, the mother is saying, no, 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 I don't want her to go and be experiencing what she experienced. And the father is saying, you have not even understand the implication of leaving that marriage, So at this point, it is so confusing. But they say why they are in a meeting talking about this, there is this particular aunt. I don't know if that aunt is saying that because she loves Queen Naomi too much, or because of the fact that that is her level of understanding. You know that people will always talk based on the level of their understanding. When the father was saying that Kabiyesi is ready to make Queen Naomi happy, the only thing Queen Naomi should do is to overlook this women issue and some of the things that is coming up from that palace as a king, because Kabiyesi is a king, and focus on what Kabiyesi feels for her. They said the aunt said if Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi the way he is always claiming, that he should be able to send those Olories out and announce Queen Naomi so that she will return back to her matrimonial home. They said that did not go well with the father, as in Queen Naomi's father, who did not even allow the aunt to finish. They said the way he shunned that aunt, telling her that, are you not a Yoruba woman? Don't you understand culture and tradition? Where on earth have you heard that a king send his wives away, especially when they have not committed any crime? Even though some people will tell you that if all the information we are hearing from the palace is the truth, that is enough crime to send these people out. especially the disobedient, the embarrassment, and all of that. But we all know that this era is not that era. I know in the olden days, they say when kings are talking, you dare not talk. But these days, some of the wives to the king, they don't adhere to such rules any longer. They will tell you that if there's a project, the king will bring 60%, I will bring 40%. And for that reason, he doesn't have that such power over me again. I don't know if you guys understand, especially when the king married that woman because of her connection, you know. So they said the Queen Naomi's father shunned the aunt, telling her that, are you not asking her if she's not a Yoruba woman? Where on earth have she heard, even in stories, that a king sent his wives away for a particular woman to return back to him, especially when the women have not committed any form of adultery or crime that can lead to that? You know? That why is it that every one of them is more concerned about Queen Naomi going into that palace? That had it been Queen Naomi did not live inside the palace at first, she might not even have left that marriage before now. That is not a must that Queen Naomi will live inside the palace. After all, those Kabiesi's wives who are not inside that palace now, that they feel more peaceful than those that are in the palace. Yes, because while they are in that palace, they will be seeing Kabiesi with women. It will be a problem. They will be facing one thing or the other. It will be a problem. But if they are living outside the palace, they will be visiting the palace. There are certain things that, even if it happens, they will not know. Or even if they know, it does not happen in their faces. So they will just let go. And they said the father went ahead to give instances like Olori Calabash. You know that Olori Calabash is married to Kabiesi. But from year to year, she is in Canada. UK. The only time she returns if there is any ritual that she needs to do, she's be Mamalawo and all of that. And right now, a lot of people have been asking about Dr. Elizabeth. Dr. Elizabeth, why is it that nobody is hearing from Dr. Elizabeth and all of that? Although there is a good news that she's expecting, is an alleged information, but Dr. Elizabeth currently is based in Switzerland. So that is why you hardly see her around. And I think and I feel that she'll be better off in Switzerland now than being in that palace. Remember that while she was in the palace, she's always experiencing one spiritual attack or the other. That sleep paralysis stuff, she suffered it a whole lot if all the information we gathered about her is the truth while she was in the palace. But now that she's in Switzerland, if God decided that she's going to get pregnant, at least they will not be close to monitor her or hug her and they say the baby don't come out and all of that. So to me, the best thing for Queen Naomi to do is to stay outside. Better still, if possible, travel, go to UK, like to Canada, like Kabiesi said. You mustn't stay in the palace like the father said. They said the way the father shunned the aunt, I'm sure the aunt will not even say a thing like that again. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. Like I told you, they are all alleged, rumored, speculated information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.